there, Becca here. I am a certified functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner and board certified holistic health practitioner. And if you have known me for even a minute, you've probably heard me say the words functional lab testing, but you might not actually know what that means. So, functional labs are designed to find hidden and quite often connected imbalances in the body. So, instead of just assessing or managing symptoms or illness, they instead seek out root causes and healing opportunities in the body. So, a lot of time, more traditional lab testing, blood work, etc., is meant to diagnose a medical condition, treat a medical condition, or manage a medical condition. That's really not the point of functional labs. Functional labs are meant to find the hidden stressors in the body, to find the root causes of your chronic symptoms, and really reverse them so that your body can come back into balance. The goal with functional lab testing is to improve function in every cell, tissue, and organ in the body because everything in the body is connected. So, what is stress, first of all? When I say hidden stressors, what am I even talking about? Well, I love bucket analogies. And if you've, again, known me for more than a minute, you know that I love bucket analogies. So, we have three types of stress that fill up our stress buckets and then cascade into dysfunction in the body. So, we have emotional stressors. So, that could be a relationship, job, finances, the world, politics, right? Then we have physical stressors. That could be alignment issues, stagnant meridians, injuries, even just sitting too long can be a huge physical stressor. Now, the functional lab test, what they focus on is the biochemical stressors. So this could be pathogens, toxins, inflammation, leaky gut, blood sugar dysregulation, hormone imbalance, nutrient deficiencies, congested liver, genetics, mitochondria function, and more. So when we understand where the dysfunction is, what's driving inflammation, what are your toxins, what are your pathogens, what are your nutrient and mineral deficiencies, what are your hormone imbalances, what is your imbalanced stress response? When we know that information, when we uncover these hidden biochemical stressors, we can fast track reversing symptoms by creating a very strategic, personalized action plan that addresses those underlying root causes. Because let's face it, sometimes those relationship stressors can take a long time to fix. Sometimes we can't just go out and find another job if we hate our job, but we can make rapid improvement in those biochemical stressors once we know what they are and quickly empty out your stress bucket because the goal is buffer. We need stress buffer because life will happen. And when it happens, we want to have capacity and resiliency to be able to respond to whatever life throws at us. And when your stress bucket is overflowing and life happens, it might tank you to where you're exhausted, you're brain foggy, you can't sleep, you're anxious, you're bloated, your menstrual cycle's a mess, right? Um, when we uncover those biochemical stressors, we can empty out that stress bucket. Also, if you're someone who's like, I have hormone imbalance, I have PMS, I have severe perimenopause, I'm just miserable. Well, when your reproductive hormones are out of balance, they're rarely alone. Those hormonal imbalances come from issues with adrenals, thyroid, GI tract, liver, diet, lifestyle. And so when we are looking at a hormone balance, we also have to look at what's going on in your gut. What are your toxins? What are your pathogens? What are your deficiencies? So these labs, I love them because they're simple to do. The lab kits come to your home. You'll collect urine, stool, saliva, hair, or a little blood, like that's a finger prick blood spot card. You send it back to the lab in the prepaid shipping. The lab sends me results, and we go from there. So you don't have to go all over town. You don't have to be like embarrassed or feel weird about collecting a stool sample in some doctor's office or something like that, right? Do it in the privacy of your own home. Ship it off. It's that easy. And then once we know what those hidden stressors are, we can make a tailored and personalized action plan. So if you're tired of trying all the things, random things, this guru, that guru, this diet, that diet, if you're like, I'm going to go on a candida cleanse or whatever it is that you're trying that's not working, it's probably time for some functional labs. So if you're interested in learning more, if you want to chat with me about this, go to holisticobsession.com. And there's buttons all over the place that say, schedule that free connection call with me. Let's have a chat about what's possible for your health.